Hello and welcome fellow gamers, my name is Borek and this is another episode of Life is Feudal, the Forest Village. We are at the beginning of year 4, the snow has just left and yes, few things have changed during the winter time. Well, actually I've started building a barn over here because that barn during last season it got almost full, so it went up to this stage. Which is for me quite satisfying because we are expanding, so I have quite a lot of resources. I hope that there's not going to be any diseases connected with the vegetables. Nevertheless, let's speed up the process because that's really dumb to wait that long for things to happen. Right, so I have 2 additional guys over there. Let me just slow down for a bit because that's going to be much more pleasant for me to explain few things. So I've put the barn over here to gather resources, and since in a barn there is a firewood going on, so I presume that guys that produce firewood in the lumberjack's lodge over here and there will be able to carry much faster resources to that barn to store it, and then the guy from here will pick up a charcoal and will store it. Will pick up firewood and make charcoal and store it in the same barn, so it will be available for my not blacksmith, but for my smelter in the furnace. Yeah, so that's how I would like to expand myself a bit. Although we are getting a little bit short on fishes, that's why I will be building something called fish farm, which apparently is a place where I can breed fish, not only what do you call it, catch them with fisherman's place. Right, so I had a problem last time with this setup, so let me just put it right over here, and then we will get, and once this one will be being built, so that's going to be all good, because then we will have to make a bridge to the first connector for the guys to get over there. Right, so seasons and quality of the crops. One of you told me that there might be a possibility to lower yield from the fields, but looking at the yield for the potato field over here, it says 784. I think that is the same value as I had before, which in my opinion is great, so I don't have to switch those crops in different fields in different years. It's not like proper simulation, but still it's better than nothing. Right, I have clay going on somewhere over here, clay mine with one guy mining the clay, because clay is going to be important later on. And the builder over here is making a room for that fish farm, so we will finish that one in just a few seconds. Also, I would like to start building flax farm, since I have not flax farm, clothing, yeah, I want to start making clothing, so we will have to have weaver's workshop. Right, it's kind of a big, it does take quite a lot of space. I think if we locate it somewhere over here, it's going to be all nice and jolly. Right, since it's going to be close to road and nothing is in the way, so that is going to be a good location for our industry, as I said earlier. Right, so that barn is being built, which is just great because we will need that one later on. Resources over here are being gathered, so I think I will have all the resources needed to make that fish farm, which is just great. So let's speed up the process and let's see how it's gonna go. Right, I also completely forget that I can actually build wells, because at the beginning of the show I told you guys that I want to have fields right next to wells, because they need to add some water if fields are dry. That's why, well, I'm not worried about that, since I can build some fields. Right, that guy is not doing anything. Sorry, although I don't know why. Oh, probably he didn't had enough of the cast iron. Right, I still have some ore to be mined over here. The forest is also growing around the, what do you call it, forester's lodge. Gatherer are gathering, so let me just add one more gather gatherer. Well, actually, you know what? Let's switch it to the hunter, because that's going to be much easier. So as you can see, as I selected the spot to build fish farm, it's not being built because there are no workers assigned to the building, and also it says that there is no passage. But there are bridges in the game that you can build, and there are bridge stairs that you need to put right over here at this location to allow my guys to enter this bridge and then start building the fish farm. So we will be doing that, and later on we shall see how it's gonna go. Now let me just check what is the production of fish. As you can see, it is getting a bit low, so I presume that the amount of fish in this region might be interrupted, because probably all of those things are eventually being wiped by my fishermen. But I'm not 100% sure. We will see how things will develop over time. For now, 10 years, 100 years. You can play 100 years in this game. God damn it. Okay, so as you can see, yeah, the total amount is increasing because I was increasing the amount of people. But other than that, yeah. I don't think that this is a long period or period long enough for me to actually check how things are doing. Right, so we do have constant production of tools, of cast iron as well, because I do have some of that. I have also firewood, so I'm not worried, although it is spring, so good time. Yeah, bears are having a fun time in fields. Are you gonna be eating that lady? I don't think so. It would be much more fun if those wild animals would kill those people. Yeah, definitely, that would be something cool. Okay, so as you can see, guys are doing something, are not doing anything. So basically that kind of a suck. But maybe I should... Oh, I don't have anything to do. I don't have any wood whatsoever, so let's cut down those trees. And let's get a move on with the wood production, because I've used all the wood for my builds. Definitely. Okay, where's the builder? No workers assigned. There are workers assigned, so come on. Build that stupid bridge, because we need to finish that fish farm. Why it says... Oh, because they don't have any wood. Right, and now they are mining. God damn it. They are gathering ore. Ore is also important, so no worries. Okay, so let's see how things will develop over time. But I wonder, where are my builders? What they are doing, builder? Carrying food to house. Building, okay. So finally, he went on strike, but finally, he decided to do something with his life. Which is just great. Okay, so as you can see, it is he's building those stairs, and now as those bridge stairs are done, he continued working on the fish farm. So soon we will have a beautiful fish farm, and I'm quite happy for that. Also, I've started growing some wheat this season, because later on probably I will be able to have a mill and then a bakery. I don't know how much time it will take me to build those, because they do take quite a lot of resources to be built. As you can see, windmill does take 290. Well, this is not a problem, but yeah, quite a lot of other resources, and bakery takes the same. So to build those two, it will take me quite a while. So maybe we should start a COOP, because why not? I don't have any COOP whatsoever. And we can actually 1, 2, 60. Let's build the biggest COOP, and we will breed some chickens, and I think those chickens will give me meat. And meat is also important in terms of food. Right, I'm gathering some food over there, some vegetables. Probably gatherers are gathering those things in the wild. Right, so I have this fish farm, 2 builders, one is working, second one is on strike. That's just great. 3 people working over here, so let's check. Yeah, as you can see, the amount of fish does drop, maybe not significantly, but when you do the line over there through that chart, you will see definitely that things are changing. Right, so let's wait for that one to finish, and then we'll see how much fish we can get. Okay, so the fish farm is done, and actually it is almost end of summer, since those guys have started gathering their crops, which is just great. And the building, as you can see, it says it's almost full. So I think like when you end up 3 quarters full, it will show that you should definitely think about another storage space. So we have built a fish farm, a place where you can grow fish, breed fish, whatever. So I will assign one person to it, and let's see how it will do. Probably it doesn't require too much of a space as this one. I think we have one fisherman going in there. Yeah, Kaisen is doing that. He's working over there. What actually is the name of this profession? People working in this profession: fish farmer, breeds fish, fish farm required. Okay, so let's see what does he do. Probably he will be throwing some bread in water, although I don't know how people can produce fish. How does it do? How do they do that? But apparently you don't do much. It's similar to fishing. You just sit and wait. Oh, look at that! There are nests around this building, in a way. Okay, so as you can see, he is producing fish. Quite unfortunately, per one fish farm, you can only have one person. Not that cool. I wonder if the fish production is faster with this building. It's really hard to tell, because there are constantly people over here. So it's really hard for me to determine if the fish farm is better than having Fisherman's Lodge, and how is going to be the production. We will check it out over like next year. Maybe next year we'll check it out. What is the difference between those two? Because as you can see, one person can like do few. It said like 8 fish per month, and over here with 3 people we had 40. So 40 divided by 3 is going to be like 12, 13. So that one, okay, it goes up. I don't know if that's going to be as efficient as fish farm, but we shall see. But we shall see later on. Those guys, quite unfortunately, don't do much as well. And our lovely Forester's Lodge is not as efficient as I would like it to be. Although I'm gathering some resources like this wood with spare builder that I have, that he doesn't have anything else to do. So that's okay. Okay. So as you can see, the amount of fish did increase to 15, 16 per month, which is good. I like it. So maybe that's going to be much more efficient way of gathering fishes per one person, although it does take quite a lot of resources to build those things, I must admit. Right, over here I'm making some wheat. I'm gathering some wheat. I already got some, so probably in the future we will have to start thinking about that. And I will grow some grass. Maybe I will be able to plant some and get some. We shall see how it's gonna go. And the coop, what's with the coop? Why it's not being worked on? Oh, the stupid builder went for a vacation, I guess. And those guys are making firewood. I have some charcoal, I have some tools, and I have some cast iron. So no problem there. Things are slowly but surely moving forward. And the amount of fish, it's not that great. It's not that great, I must admit. But still, we shall see how it's going to go later on. Right, so let's wait and see what happens with the chicken coop. So the chicken coop is actually done, and nothing was going on with it because, well, I had no wood, basically. So that kind of sucked. But nevertheless, it is done now, and I will be assigning somebody to work on those chickens. Also, guys, my lovely farmers over here, finally decided to chop down some trees, since it is actually right season to do that. We can gather some resources as well, like stone and iron ore. Although in the nearest future, I think I should start thinking about mines, stone mine and iron mine, to get more things going. But nevertheless, it's not that bad. I have quite a lot of cast iron and high quality tools, so I don't think it is actually needed for me to do anything with that situation, stone iron situation. So let's have a look at the fish farm. As you can see, I get steady supply of 20 fish per one person, versus Fisherman's Lodge. As you can see, it's like 45 divided by 3, so let's cancel that one. But if that is 30 and that is 45, then we get almost 45 seasonal changes as well. So that's 15 per person. Of course, it's much cheaper to build Fisherman's Lodge, since it only requires 20 stone, 40 wood and 10 hay. But that one is not that expensive as well. It's only 3 times more wood. Of course, wood is kind of an important, but nevertheless, I think I'm going to be going with more fish farms. I will be building a bit more, but then I must watch out for those bridges, because I have to build a bridge and that is 3 tiles long. So if I do that, let me just place it over here as a second fish farm. Yeah, come on. Yeah, so we can build second fish farm in no time with a bridge that will connect the whole thing together. Like, don't tell me that I won't be able to build it. If I won't be able to build it, I'm gonna be so salty. Okay. You cannot build. No, don't do this to me, game. Maybe it's just too low. Maybe the terraforming needs to be executed over here. Create a ramp, flatten to height. Let's flatten that one and see what. How do you do that? Is it like marked already? Like, do something about that. Increase the height. No idea how this is supposed to work. That terraforming is really pain in the neck. Let's hope that this is gonna work, because if not, then I'm gonna be really salty, you know. We shall see how it's gonna go. So the people are gathering stuff, which is just great. We have built new farm, and actually I completely forgot about Weaver's shop. So for now, how are fish? Not that great, but I think I can cancel one hunter and assign the hunter to the Weaver's shop, so he can start producing clothing, because clothing is really important, because as you can see, guys are not that happy. Well, they are not running naked, but I wouldn't be happy if I would have to wear the same rags for 5 years. Wouldn't you be? I think you would. Right, so, oh yeah, I cannot see anything. Is there somebody working? Oh, there's a wolf in my chicken coop. Be gone! Be gone, beast! No way! Chicken died in an animal attack. That is actually a thing. I was worried.
Huh?
No, not that. Not this. Slaughter it. Bitch. You ate my chicken. Fucking hell. Now, I don't have any chicken over here. I don't know if I have to build another one. I don't know how it's gonna go. Relocate to other pasture. Half of animals. I have absolutely no idea what to do with it. Man, I didn't expect that one to happen. Okay, she took the oats that was over there. And now what do we have? Water. Probably that's just ice. But what worries me is the fact that probably, just probably, I will have to make another chicken coop to get another chicken and then start breeding those chickens and then relocate them to other pasture. I think this is what I should be doing. Okay. Okay, let's start thinking about that. Let's build a small coop somewhere where are no wolves. Of course, there's always somebody in the way. Come on, I'm gonna build it. Not enough space. So let's build one over here. Very small one. And then we will see how it's gonna go. Then we will see how it's gonna go. I don't have too much wood, so that worries me a bit as well. So I need to gather more wood. Yeah, that's gonna be enough during the winter time. And let's just hope that guys that are spare are gonna do the trick. And also, as you can see, the population is not growing because I've reached the total amount of houses that are available for build. Not houses, I've reached amount of population that is available for the amount of houses that I have. That's why I need to place another building, and I think we will venture out that direction, leaving some space between those houses, and I hope that the guys will flatten the land over here. Do I have a builder? Yes, I do. So he will be working on that. I don't have enough wood, but I will have it, enough stone, enough ore, and enough hay. That's going to be all good for me to do that, to build that house, because we need to expand our population. I do have tools. I don't have any clothing yet. Probably the weaver is doing something, although I wouldn't be doing anything if I had snow in my house. But yeah. Okay, actually weaver is working, so probably he's just giving those clothing to the people that are around here somewhere. Okay, so we have another chicken. I'm gonna... no. Can I have like... yeah, slaughter him. Wow, you were actually awesome. Oh, because you are the hunter. Right, so where's my chicken coop keeper? Oh man, I wonder if those bears are really a problem as well. Just in case, I will get rid of them, because I don't want to have any trouble whatsoever in my lovely... I'm gonna make you new asshole. Right? So let's just eradicate all the animals in the nearest vicinity, so that this one chicken that we have will have a long and fruitful life. Right, nothing is going on. We are delivering some oats. The keeper is delivering some oats, is delivering water, which is great. And then we will relocate one animal to another pasture. We shall see how it's gonna go, if that thing will happen actually. Right, so how are we doing over here? Okay, that building is stopped because I don't have this stupid bridge. I wonder if one will be enough for me to continue. I've built it too close, god damn it. First I should have built the bridge and then do that other thing. I'm thinking about expanding those houses, but amount of ore that is needed and amount of other resources to expand those houses does worry me a bit. And especially the thing is about expanding the houses, once you do that, you have to be aware that those guys that live in here will not have any place to live in. So if you would like to do that and you don't have any spare places, any spare houses, you might end up with people dying on your streets, because if they are homeless they won't be able to get anything, especially during so many people already went there. Probably it's closer for them to do work. Right, so if you will have that problem, and if you will have that situation in winter time, you will have problem with heat and heating up of the people. Is it done? No, it's not done. Oh man, will I be able to build that other farm? Because there is no way to take it apart, since there is no access to that thing. Come on, finished. Oh yes, fantastic. That is just great news. So we'll have another fish farm. How are my chickens going? Yeah, you got it, bitch. Right, maybe I could build like a gate or something. Gate castle. I wonder if I can close it. No idea. Right, some cool things. Palisade. Maybe I could do stone gate. Wooden gate. Oh, that is wooden gate. What will that give me? Oh, look at that, we have 2 chicken. Lovely, and some eggs. So we are breeding chickens. How nice. Oh no 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 no. No sorry. No sorry. You're not getting in there. What a lousy bitch. I could have lost another chicken. That is bad. I need to think about some sort of a defenses. Right. So okay guys, another spring has come. The building is done. The fish farm is being built. This year we will grow potatoes, and as you can see 784, so yield does not change, which is great. I will grow oats for the chickens, so I will have enough for them, and in so-called meantime I can actually move somebody to do something with the forest, because I would like to expand the amount of, I would like to make more wood. Look at that, there is a deer. Okay, there is not a problem. There's a boar. Wolves seems to be problem mainly. So yeah, that's gonna be it for today's episode, guys and girls. I hope you enjoyed it. We've started making some fish, we've started making some meat. We've lost 1 chicken, but we have another one, so no problem there. We are growing, we are constantly increasing our resources, and I'm quite happy with the turn of events that we have right now. So that's gonna be it for today's episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, remember to leave a like, comment about the gameplay, subscribe to the channel if you're new and you like what you see, and I hope that we'll see each other in the next episode. So take it easy, have fun, and happy gaming. Bye bye. A lot of lovely chickens. Kentucky Fried Chicken.